going. We're back at it again with the orange and black saw. So I mean, it's not really working that well. It doesn't want to stay on, but we are just gonna use it as much as we can. We might turn it off ourselves. So there you go. We want to be a little bit closer. So all right. And these are noodles, guys. So see, doesn't want to turn on. So there you go, fast and easy. We're gonna see if I can get pulled to that side, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully I can. All right, here we go. Listo, Calisto. Espérame, déjame. Si puedes ahí, vámonos. Como que me columpias, jálame y despacito, Espérame, ok. A la otra nos vamos. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Muy bien, Harry. Gracias. Vámonos, ese. Eso. All right, guys. So the benefit is that I have a helper today. I don't have to be dealing with the hook. Quick, easy video. Remember, cut this way as close as you can. Cut that way as far as you can. You have to go be able to sway with the palm sometimes. You know, it gets a little windy sometimes. So here we go. Also, big shout outs to a couple of guys that I met not too long ago out here in Tempe, new climbers. Tom and Ben from JMJ, I believe is the name of the company. they're starting off, and they seem to have the right attitude about, you know, climbing and stuff. I'm gonna tell you guys the story real quick before I proceed to finish off this palm. But we met at Ace in Ahwatukee. If you're from Arizona or have lived here, you know what Ahwatukee is. It's this little weird, you know, town, I don't know, town, city called Ahwatukee, but it's Phoenix, but it's Ahwatukee. So anyway, we met each other, just happened to run into each other, and they had some questions, and the next day or a couple of days later, turns out they had bought all the right gear. And so shout out to them. JMJ, big shout out, to climb safe, my friends. Guys, so we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna try and swing from this palm to the next. I have high hopes that we are going to, because that side was a lot more, the distance between this one and that one is a lot more than between this and that one. So there you go. Remember, make sure that these aren't touching. They can be about to be touching, but don't have them touch. Vámonos, Rocky. Está bien, gracias, espérame. Gracias. Moto gracido. Bueno, así de fácil. Ya vamos con 3. Okay, ahora viene lo chido. So when you're like this, I personally like to climb on the back side of them. Look how wobbly this one is. I don't know if you guys can appreciate the lean. All of these are, that one has a little lean, this one has an okay lean, this one has a pretty massive lean. Let's go on up and see. I saved a lot of time and a lot of energy by having Harley swing me for the first 3. All right, I'm gonna show you guys probably once I'm up there. I don't know. No, well, it's a short climb, so let's go ahead and do it together. All right, but this one definitely doesn't feel very nice, especially if you guys are just starting off. Something like this can get you, you know, a little nervous. It's okay. Just make sure that if you have the climb line, it's a lot safer. Ideally, you want to do this. Have one or tie your tying point somewhere where you're not climbing. Ideally, it's not always possible, but you know. And the other thing, it's okay to say no to jobs that you feel are too dangerous for you. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't even know if I want to rappel down this one, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. really prefer not to turn around on this one, but in order to get a good cut and a clean cut and check my work, I'm gonna have to. All right, again, you guys don't have to do this. Just because you see somebody on YouTube do it doesn't mean you have to. It's not a competition, and if you are in competition, it should be with yourself to improve your ability every day. So with that being said, la vuelta chida. Recuerden que esto pues se hace con mucha seguridad, y no porque vean que alguien lo hace, ustedes también lo tienen que hacer de esta manera. Siempre traten de trepar lo más seguro que puedan, pero pues ahí va la vuelta chida y sigue dando miedo. Ahí está, vámonos. See what I mean? This is exactly why you want to turn. Look, I clipped this one maybe when I cut this one, and you got to check, because if not, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen palms with han visto todos ustedes palmas que están caídas. Siempre traten de darse la vuelta. Pero bueno, all right guys, so we're done with these three. We're gonna head on to the last three. We're gonna get a little bit of water once we get to the ground, and we will see you guys down there. We'll see you guys up on those two. It gets, they say practice makes perfect, so we're gonna put this one on that side and let's go for a ride. The faster you move your feet, the faster you will finish this little turn. Ok, me vas a jalar para allá. Alright guys, so remember, friction saver up, gate up, not touching, almost touching. We're gonna get swung to that side, alright? Wow. Gracias, Arlie. Now that is ultimate fun. Ultimate fun. Ultimate fun. Oh, ahí está. 7:10, I believe. 7:15. I don't know what time it is. We'll check right now. And obviously, keep in mind that what you guys see on YouTube, it's just, you know, a compiled. Let me see. Alright. Nomás ten cuidado, Javi. All right, YouTube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're about done with those. I hope everybody's doing good. Quick favor, if you guys like the content and think somebody else might benefit from it, I would greatly appreciate it if you can share, comment, and subscribe. YouTube, si les está gustando el contenido de mi canal, les pido de favor que lo compartan con alguien, dejen un comentario y se suscriban. Muchas gracias y nos vemos en la próxima.